Okay, how's it going, Libra? We starting the day with Libra. Usually I always start with Libra. I just go in order, to be honest. We're going to dive into your reality using the small deck of cards, which is pretty much just going to let us know what's going on in your reality, the little details, whether it's your past, present, or future. And then we're going to dive into your reality using the bigger deck of cards, which is pretty much just going to give us a confirmation of what's going on in your reality. It's just going to confirm what we're already seeing through this deck of cards. So with that being said, let's get it going. Just fix my shirt real quick because it's bothering me. Like, why is it all the way up there? Okay, let's get it going. Just give it a shuffle real quick. Cards is already cleaned and they are already ready to go. So let's see what's going on, Libra. Okay. Did one flip? Nope, I thought it did. So we got 2 cards here so far. Just want to make sure. Okay, so we got 2 cards here so far, right? This one was first, this one was second. How's it going, Libra? So, let's dive into the first card. So we have the Lovers reversed. This card is literally represented by Gemini. This is the Gemini card. And Libra, you are an air sign just as much as Gemini is an air sign. But this card is reversed. So I'm not sure why it's reversed. I feel like they connect. So let's just see what this one here. This is the Hierophant. So this card is literally represented by Taurus. So you have 2 zodiac signs popping up in your reality. And what I feel like it is, because I know there's something going on with air signs today, specifically just telling you to like more so isolate yourself so you can understand your reality. So I was actually doing the same thing, Libra, being that I'm an air sign as well. I myself am a Gemini, actually. So me looking at the Lovers card and identifying, I just feel like these are people. Like, if I had to say, like, I feel like these are people in your reality. And because I do identify with the moon sign a lot, if you know someone's chart and you look at their chart and you ask them, where is your moon in your chart? Where is the moon placed? And if that person says, oh, I have a Gemini as a moon, then you now know, like, oh, the reading could be pertaining to that person. The same thing with the Taurus card. So I feel like these are just people in your reality. If it's not people in your reality, then I feel like it's definitely the Taurus in your reality. But it really could be either or, because I'm reading them in 2 different ways. Like, I'm reading it as if a Gemini is in your reality and a relationship could be going bad with the Gemini. And it doesn't have to be a personal or involved relationship. It could very much be a platonic friendship or just even a partnership, like in a work business or something. But just some type of relationship seems to be going wrong with a Gemini. Or you seem to be coexisting with a Taurus, or you seem to be growing with a Taurus. So that's literally the energies I'm getting. The only reason why I say you could be possibly growing with a Taurus is because Taurus and Libras are ruled by the same planet. And if I'm not mistaken, that planet is Venus or Jupiter. So you, Libra and Taurus, you guys are actually ruled by the same planet. And for the Taurus card to pop up, it's kind of just representing like the energy of that y'all share, that you and Taurus share. And then that energy that's being shared is being shared with the Gemini. So it's either one of those 2 things. That's just what I'm picking up from just those 2 cards. So let's just go ahead and flip through this deck again and see what else we're getting here. Thank you guys for being here. And then I'm also seeing a lot of 5s pop up. Like, I got 5 here and 5 here. And the funny thing is that I wasn't going to mention it, and then it just popped up again. So it's kind of making me want to mention it. Like, okay, wait a second. Like, I just see 5 here and 5 here. So I do have This is the Five of Cups. When I usually see it, I do kind of think of the Hermit. And honestly, when I was just looking at it just now, I'm like, yo, this kind of looked like the Hermit card. I don't know why I was so confused. Like, it doesn't show cups in the picture. And it doesn't have the number 5 there. And like, I wasn't just mentioning it. But yet, I still looked at it and thought it was the Hermit card. So it's giving me that energy. Like, it's giving me Hermit energy. It's also showing... Usually when I read the card this way, it's more so... Like, you may have lost out on something, but not everything. All is not lost. So that's what that is. Like, and I'm going to show you, Libra, real quick. This is what you've lost out on, but this is what you still have remaining. All is not lost. And although you may feel in this energy, like, you may feel very... like locked in, like you don't want to express yourself right now, like you don't want to open up to anyone right now, then this is what this card is representing. It's representing your emotions and how no matter what you said in the past or how you felt or how you poured it out, it seems as if like you still feel this way, but you're too busy paying attention to these cups that you're forgetting about these cups that you have here. So just be mindful that yes, you may have lost out on something, but all is not lost, and you should be more appreciative and consider your reality, so that way you don't feel like you really did lose out on everything. Now I have another card here, and it was facing me on the floor upside down, so it was looking at me just like this. And this card also was reversed. So even though I just gave the representation this way, the card is reversed. So in the sense where, you know, honestly, I read the card and completely forgot that it was reversed, and maybe that was not the energy, because even as I'm looking at it reversed, I really don't see much. I just see you walking into an emotional situation. That's all I see about the reverse card. If there was, it's almost as if it's inevitable. That's what it's also looking like. Like this emotional energy that you may just be walking into, it just looks like it's inevitable anyway. Like it's always going to be there. Not even inevitable, but infinitely. Like this energy is always going to be there whether you dive into it or not. That's kind of how I'm seeing that. Then we have the Nine of Cups here, which is this card. This is the card that fell, and it was facing me like this. And usually when I see this card, I'm just like, okay, once again, I'm still seeing that you're not expressing yourself and you're locking into your emotions. And that's what I'm seeing here. Like, if this was you, this is you being stubborn and not, and then honestly, now it's making sense why the Taurus card popped up, because I think that's the commonality that Libra and Taurus has together, is that both of you guys are actually stubborn. So that makes sense, especially with this card. Just look at this picture. Being stubborn, like you don't even want to open or express yourself. It's not hurting anyone else. It's just locking you in. You see the picture here? You're the one being locked in. If this blue color here represented something, it represented your emotions. You see how much of it is right behind you? This blue represents your emotions. And these are the cups that's waiting for you to pour your emotions out, basically. These cups are sitting there at the top, and they're just sitting there because you don't want to pour them out. You don't want to express them. So they're just going to keep piling up until eventually the emotions is just going to pour out, or the expression. I don't want to say emotions because I really don't like when I identify with how people feel through emotions. I just want to be able to identify it in a different way. So I'm just going to say expressive. I'm just going to say expressive. So let's just see what else we have here. All right, there goes one more. I think after this, I'm going to there goes another one. Oh my gosh. I didn't even notice that. I stopped. I stopped, but the card was flipped over in my hand. When I looked, it was just there. Mind you, that is the Death card. Now, when it comes to the Death card, I'm going to just leave it there real quick. When it comes to the Death card, it usually means things are just coming to an end. It doesn't really necessarily mean somebody is dying or going to pass away. It usually just means like things are coming to an end. When death comes, things come to an end. So that's pretty much what that means. And with every ending is a new beginning. So be mindful of that. But we do have Nine of Pentacles here. So the 9 just popped up twice. And then the Star card popped up. Okay. Be smart of what you're doing with your money, Libra. And then I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's something that I mentioned in the beginning, that air signs are having, no, that's not. I was just actually talking to a Gemini and I explained that to him. So there is a thing going on with air signs, and all air signs should be mindful of how they're spending their money right now because of the full moon. It was in Pisces. And also the air signs should be mindful of how they're spending their money and take some time for themselves so they can understand everything in their reality right now. Now, I just want to point out the fact that the Lovers card popped up reversed and the Star card popped up reversed. So Libra, the Lovers card is Gemini. The Star card is Aquarius. So you have both of the air elements in your reality right now. I don't know what that means. I feel like it's still a synchronization to what I just told you about having to take that time for yourself to understand your reality, and also taking that time so you can manage your money a little better, because the Aquarius card falls on top of the Nine of Pentacles reverse. This card usually is like the fruit of your labor, like the financial abundance coming in, but because it's reversed, it's almost as if like I'm saying, like, be mindful, be smart of what you're doing with your money. And then being that the Aquarius card popped up on top of it, Aquarius embodies the motto, I know. Like, Libra, you embody the motto, I balance, because that's what you do. You create a balance in the universe. See, Geminis, we embody the motto, I think, because that's what we do. We are deep and we are quick thinkers, and we think from every single different perspective that there is. With Aquarius, they embody the I know, because the way their brains work is that they only dive into the factual things of reality. So they're only going to speak and tell you the facts, because that is what they know. They know the facts of reality, or at least their reality. So for the Aquarius card to pop up on top of the financial card, it's pretty much just letting you know, for you to know how to deal with your money, know what to do with your money, know how to handle it, know how to take care of it. So that's pretty much what that means. Now, the Death card is what came after. Now, this card just came, like, and I don't know if you guys could really see the table like that because I'm not working from home, so I don't have like my stand and everything. But this is pretty much the setup. I have 2 cards here. Those were the first 2 that fell. These were the second 2. These were the third 2. And then this one was just magically sitting on the top like this. So I want to say that this card is like literally, I guess, a summary or ending this entire situation, or situations, for that matter, because it doesn't really go anywhere. Like, I don't know where to put it. It's the Death card. So all it means is that things are coming to an end. But only you would understand what that means, like what's coming to an end. I want to say it just matters in all aspects of these, like in you feeling locked in, like you can't express yourself, and you feeling like, with your financial situation and with your personal situation, because we really spoke about 3 different things here, Libra. We really did. We spoke about your personal relationship with someone or with people. We spoke about how you personally feel within yourself, and then we speak about your financial situation and your physical reality. So we're speaking about 3 different things, but with each thing, it came with a situation like, oh yeah, you're going through this because of this, or this is happening because of this, and this is happening because of this. And I want to say that that's why this card popped up. Like, you're not going to have to deal with that anymore. It's not going to be something that you're going to continuously have to deal with soon. That's how real it is. Those were my stones that fell on the floor. They never fall. One of them is called Midnight Melanite, if you ever want to look it up. The other one is like a green and black Dalmatian type of stone. I still kind of understanding it. I don't even know where that stone went. That's the one. Oh, I just kicked it. Wow. So yeah, both of those stones just fell. Oh yeah, I definitely just I messaged her right before I did it too. But yeah, both of my stones literally just fell when I said that. So I want to say that's literally a synchronization. That's the energy right there. That's just proving that all of these things are really going to come to an end. That's the confirmation to everything I was saying. We're going to dive into the bigger deck of cards real quick. We don't need to do those anymore. We're going to dive into the bigger deck, and then we're We're going to just pull some confirmation cards and see what's going what to be mindful of for the week at least. And I'm going to definitely hit you back up, Diva. I just want to finish the horoscopes. You know me, I just dive into like, you know, tunnel vision. And then as soon as I'm done, you know, I hit everybody back up. So, all right. Let's get it going. I just want to shuffle these. You know, don't make fun of me because I'm still adjusting to the fact that I ain't do my nails in so long. And now I got to shuffle and do the cards with nails. And this is not too fun. I'm not going to lie. I kind of like my athletic ways. Alrighty, so let's just dive into it real quick. See what else is going on in your... Oh, we got Queen of Wands reversed. And I think... always a method to the madness. I think... I like that. I think that... once I go through this, I might not have to continue to go through this deck. So let's just see, Libra. There goes my second card. Once I get at least 2 cards, I don't need to continue. Always infinite love and light. That's a big fact. Yo, I forgot. Libra, be mindful. That's a Pisces that just hopped up in the video. I gotta tell every zodiac sign when another zodiac sign pops up in the video and wants to interrupt and start a conversation. So Libra, just be mindful of the Pisces in your reality. They may be popping up, but look at the energy on how they popping up. They popping up with a lot of love. So be mindful that Pisces may be popping up in your reality and popping up with a lot of love. All right, now let's see what else. That was enough. I can't wait till y'all see that one that just fell. I can't wait. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I'm going to leave it in my lap too. Like it's going to just stay right there. Queen of Wands. And it's reversed. So it's usually talking about like somebody being positive and outspoken. And honestly, like this card being reversed is literally representing the energy that I just spoke about when we were talking about this card and when we were talking about this card, with you being very introverted and not wanting to, being stubborn and not wanting to express yourself. That's pretty much what this card is saying. So that card is a confirmation to those cards. So we're confirming the energy now. What's this? This is 2 of Swords. Usually when I see this card, I also like to represent this card through Gemini. Why? Because the Swords represents the air signs. The air signs is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And not only that, it's literally 1-2, so which represents Gemini because of the 2 perspectives, the double perspectives, or the double mind, or the double speed that the Gemini has. So usually when you see this card, it does represent like peace and harmony, and you know, just being able to perceive your reality clearly. And just to be able to perceive your reality clearly. Now, because it's reversed, it's almost as if like you're not seeing your reality clearly. You're not in that peace or in the harmony that you wish to be in. And because of that, because you're not in the peace is actually why you're not seeing it clearly. So even though it's saying it in one way, it's actually the other way. Like it's not because your peace and harmony is it's not because it's not because you're being clearly, and it's not because you're not perceiving your mind clearly, and that's not why you don't have peace. It's because the peace is not there, and that's why you're not perceiving your reality clearly. That's such a tongue twister. I don't know why that was so hard to say. Alrighty, so I have the last one. Don't make fun of my things because I really don't be wanting to put these things on no more. I'm not gonna lie, my head be hot. But alright, so the last one. This is the one that fell in my lap. And this is the one that I really want to show you guys because this right here is confirmation. You already see how I use the cards. I never pull a card myself. The cards fall and I read what falls. That's just how it is. This is what fell. This is what fell. The 9 of Cups. This is the same card that fell earlier. The 9 of Cups. This is the card that I just explained to you with the blue background and your emotions and you being stubborn and yada, yada, yada. So this is literally, what it literally says on the card is that there are improvements and that you do feel smugged and you do feel, you know, I don't even know what smug means, but I think we kind of get the idea of what it means. So Literally, that's what that card is representing. That card is representing that there are some improvements that are coming in. But just be mindful of why they're coming in, how they're coming in, and what is leading this energy because of these other energies that you've been dealing with. So, with that being said, I don't think we need to dive into this anymore because we legit have our confirmation card. Like, we have our confirmation energies, which pretty much are telling us the same messages, but then we have our confirmation card, which is pretty much the exact same card that just popped up. It doesn't get no realer than this. The energy don't lie. We here for it. So I'm very thankful that the reading came out like this. And Libra, sometimes when I feel like I'm doing a reading for you, I feel like I'm never really able to dive so deep into your reality. And I think it's because you're a cardinal sign. So cardinal signs just have that type of aggression. They're like, you ain't about to tell me about my life, but whatever. Let me hear whatever you got to say, you know? So I think that's like a little intimidating for me. But this time around, like I did not feel that. I don't feel that at all. I'm thankful. And I'm just happy that we were able to dive into it. So I give much thanks. I'm sending a lot of love and light to you, Libras. I hope this definitely worked out for you and works in your reality and works for your favor. Just be mindful in your reality this week, what to look out for and what to address and what to assess. So with that being said, I'm going to post this on my Facebook, and in the description box is my Instagram and in my TikTok. You could go ahead and ask me any question and I'll pull a card for it for free. But if you want to actually book an appointment with me, the link is in my bio. And if you want to always access your horoscopes, that link is also in my bio. That's my YouTube channel, and I post all of them on YouTube. There is a specific playlist made especially for you, Libra. When you go to my YouTube channel, you can look up the playlist, you can look up Libra, and you'll see all the horoscopes that I've done specifically for you this year. So with that being said, I'm sending much love and light. I hope this definitely worked out for you. I'm about to end the video, and now we're diving into Scorpio.